This is Hebrews chapter 11. I'm going to start at verse 6.
Because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites of the Holy Bible, the Most High's chosen people. They're not telling you the truth in these churches. They're not warning you of the destruction that's about to come. They're not telling you about the RFID chip being the mark of the beast. The Most High's name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahushua. The letter J didn't exist until the 1400s, and Acts Peter said, by no other name under heaven shall we call upon for salvation. So who are they calling upon? Who was their hope? And who was their faith with? Alright? It wasn't in no hell Zeus. It was in Yahushua. Alright? That's the true name, Slaki.
Alright? This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
That's right, man. Bottom line, man. What do you say? Faith without works is dead. So faith is an action term. Faith is works. You see that? Go ahead, brother. And hope is awaiting.
Just like you ain't gonna go to the if you don't have faith that you're gonna get paid, you ain't gonna work at your job.
So faith. Say it again.
Yep. Faith is actually a working, meaning working is a faith. Faith is an action term. But the hope is a waiting term. The hope is a gift.
So that's why it says, be ye hearers of the words and not doers only, man.
Right, man.
Because we having faith and waiting patiently.
Doers of the words, not hearers only.
Con.
Got that? You got it.
Bring it up.
James chapter 1, verse 22. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
You got it.
Verse 20.
Deceiving your own selves, man. Alright? Following your own way. And you're going to fall right into your goddamn ditch. Period, man. That's clear. Somebody you got to break down on. We get into the bitter end. Right? That's be the name of it, the bitter end.
This is verse 23. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
Right, man. So he's supposed to always see Yahushua. Alright? And that's it, man. That's the clear point. You're not supposed to walk away from this word, walk away from this truth, and forget you're supposed to carry it with you.
James chapter 2, verse 14. What doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he has faith and have not works?
Right.
Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be you warm and filled. Notwithstanding, you give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doeth it profit?
Oh, yeah, God. That's like, I was on the scripture earlier where it says, can sweet and bitter water come out of the same faucet? And that's people like Sakari. You know, they're asking you for the truth. Who should we go to? Who should we listen to? Who did you listen to? You know, how did you get into the truth 5 years ago? But now you can really Hebrew, and you won't tell people to go to the elders that you learned from. You want to stop the faucet. You want to feed them the bitter water, the mingled water. The shit mingled with dirt and fucking feces.
Right.
That's mingled with Egyptology and all these idol gods, man. You wearing a dashiki, but you claiming the Israelites. You know what I mean? You got brothers that wear dashiki, but shit, you better not wear that shit hanging around those goddamn Africans, because you're going to look like one of them. You giving off a fucking uncertain sound, confusion. So if somebody come to ask you for food, you give them a fucking stone, a child, right? You say, the brother that in this truth, we're as little children if you offend one of these little children. Alright, go ahead, brother.
Alright, this is James chapter 3, verse 8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison.
No man can tame it, but this word can tame it. See, can no human man tame that shit? But the power of the Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit can tame the flesh. Like Paul said. Go ahead.
It says, therewith bless we Yahweh, even the Father, and therewith curse we men which are made after the similitude of Yahweh.
Right, and that curse we men is talking about false doctrine. Alright, by giving them the false doctrine in these days, you cursing them. You keeping them under the curses. That's what it's talking about there. Not saying, hey, fuck you, shit, damn. Not that.
That's Proverbs 29:12. Ruler hearken to lies, even the servants of wicked.
I want to hear that too.
Proverbs 29:12 it say, if a ruler hearken to lies, even the servants are wicked.
That's right, man. That's right, man. That's right. If a ruler hearken to lies, even the servants are wicked. That's good. We say, ye are of your father the devil. That's what it said.
You were talking about the doctrine.
That's right.
So this is 2 John chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, if there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither abide him Godspeed. For he that abide him Godspeed. Oh, Salaki. I'll start from the top again. Verse 10. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not unto your house, neither abide him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is a partaker of his evil deeds.
Right, you got it, bro. That's clear.
With that being said, all right, we're dealing with the whole Sakari situation, man. All right. Sarnetta don't have the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and even Sakari, you going off, man. And you are partaker of his evil deeds, man, by joining hand with him, man. All right, and taking and accepting a reward of him. All right. And basically being a man pleaser, man.
Right.
All right, you pleasing man and trying to bring friendship with him when the Lord is not dealing with him, man. The Lord is against what he's teaching.
Hey, son, they gonna get one of y'all killed. Brother in this camp was talking to me yesterday about it. Hey, he's like, I think son nigga gonna set that nigga up. And just through the spirit last night, about 4 in the goddamn morning, I was watching some videos and I seen the dude Poppy, the dude that got raped by a Bambaataa. That guy there. How about last week, Sarnetta tried to get him killed? And he was the one, they were supporting each other. They were teaching and doing their shit and trying to take down Bambaataa. Now Sarnetta is talking about his son gay, going in on the boy family, and the dude a known killer. You know what I mean? So now he tried to set him up today and get him killed by Bambaataa's people. Told him to meet him somewhere. Stood out there talking to him on the corner and said they're going to meet in a restaurant. He get there was no restaurant. They was out on the corner. He said they were talking for hours out there. You know what I mean? That all of a sudden, the Lord told him, he didn't say this, but the Lord told him to go to the bathroom. Put something in the camera and something in the back. He like, hey, son, I'll be right back. And he ran up the street. But on his way back, he seen some dudes around him in the car waiting, looking from a distance. So he walked up to him, pulled out his strap, and said, yo, what the fuck you doing here? It wound up being one of the hitmen for, one of his partners that was hitman with him. That was a hitman for Bambaataa. So they was about to come shoot him or do something to him. And Sarnetta knew it. And he called the dude up and said, yo, y'all, what happened, man? You know, why the fuck y'all was out there looking for me? They said, why you asking me? I ain't call you down there. Who called you down there? Sarnetta called you.
Damn. That's a snake.
The brother just brought this shit up yesterday. That he thinks Sarnetta gonna get Guerrilla Hebrew set up and try to kill him or some shit. Hey, it's a possibility. There's a possibility, man. Everybody that wake up with them cats, they turn on each other. Why he ain't turned on Guerrilla Hebrew yet?
Yeah, why is he drawing so close to him like that? You know?
Yeah, in a way.
First he drew. Didn't he draw close to Zariat?
Yeah.
And going to the Passover and all that shit?
Yeah.
See, all these niggas, they so blind to the fact he could be setting all their asses up. You know what I'm saying? Can two walk together unless they be agreed?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What has wickedness to do with righteousness? Not saying either of them are righteous, but y'all ain't walking on the same cause.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. If you got a person that goes to go to war with a whole city, if he is a tactical minded person, he's not gonna go and just try to go to war with the whole city. He's gonna create some allies and use the enemy of an enemy against the enemy. And he don't give a fuck about Israel. And I got him saying it out of his mouth. If I gotta link up with Israel doctrine to take you down, I'll do that. That's what he said that. He said, I'll do that.
Wow.
I'll side with them just to bring your ass down, Poppy. But you think he ain't doing that now? Yeah, man. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. It don't get no tighter than polite inside niggas. They was like Warren G and Nate Dogg. So you can't get it that tight with him. You can't get that nigga Gorilla Hebrew can't get that money. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Man.
Let's cut that.
Hey,
that
man.
fight.
Hey, man. And like the scripture said, man, all right, it's going to be your brothers, kinfolk, all right, mother, father, all right, going to betray you in the last days, man. So you're going to have false brethren, all right, you're going to have brothers acting like they with the truth, but selling out and partaking with a false doctrine, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't with that, and he ain't rocking like that, man. He's going to, anything that goes on in the dark, according to in the book of Luke, is going to be manifested, all right? All right, it's gonna be brought to the front, to the front, man. All right, so you can't be a partaker with the wicked, man. All right.
I got a scripture. Y'all good?
Come.
This is Psalms 49 and 16. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. For when he dieth, he shall carry nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him.
Come on, so, all right, still, we coming in Jacob's trouble. All right, so all that money that you are gaining, all right, is all vanity. It's not going to save you in the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua wrath, man. All right?
Be some good toilet paper.
Come on, be some good toilet paper like the brother Arakash just said.
Some good kennel.
Come on.
Verse 18. Though, check this out. Though whilst he lived, it's talking about Sinaitic and Sakari and the man. Though whilst he lived, he blessed his soul, and men will praise thee when thou doest well to thyself.
God, what they was doing on the video.
All right, when you get money, he said, "Son, nigga, you pass well, you doing it? Yeah, I'm doing it, ain't I?" Good, bro.
Boosting his head up, man.
Yep.
Making him with a fat head like the airheads, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna read it again. Though whilst he lived, he blessed his soul, and men will praise thee when thou doest well to thyself.
God.
He shall go to the generation of his fathers, they shall never see light. You're gonna die in that darkness. Die in your damn foolery and false doctrine. And this is the point. You mingling amongst peace. Man that is in honor and understandeth not is like the beast that perish.
Come on, man. Y'all is going to perish.
The child of the Lord is not going to perish, as he read earlier.
Come on.
The beast going to perish because they're part of the earth. The earth, anything that's on this earth, in that time is going to perish, man. All right.
This is Luke 6:24.
Right, real quick. So the whole earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So that means everything that's touched by the wicked got to be destroyed. So it's going to be destroyed. Purged.
The land of Israel is going to be purged. All right. America is going to be desolate. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not playing, man. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not playing.
And the beauty of it is that we're going through our purging process now. We're being purged according to righteousness. All right, they're going to be purged according to their iniquity and the indignation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, that's a blessing. That's merciful right now. We're being pulled through the fire now. You know, and we're also going to be, Lord willing, we're part of that number. We'll be pulled through the fire when the missiles drop.
Everything that's happening spiritually going to manifest physically. Period. Yep.
Precept.
So us standing like this, we're going to stand physically. Standing now, but I'm talking about the same way we cutting y'all up this word, we're gonna be cutting y'all up physically once the Lord endows us with that spirit as well. We can't do anything until the Lord say so. So he said, "Wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey." So that's what we waiting on, man. That's what we have hope in. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Luke 6:24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your constellation.
Con, so woe unto you that are rich, man.
Wow, man.
Right?
Sakari.
Con.
You got the reward.
God, Sakari, Sinetta, all right, all you damn scoffers that get money, all right? All right, so the Lord said, woe unto y'all, for y'all receive y'all consolation, man. Y'all want to be, perfect in man's sight, man, all right? Y'all want man to praise y'all, man.
Right. What's supposed to be the token or the symbol of all your work? All right, man. What's supposed to be the token or the symbol of all your work? Fruit. and then salvation, and your own personal fruit of growing within yourself. And the acknowledgement of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that crown in that day. But a reward from some salesman that's trying to get on his feet and starting his own awards and shit like that, renting out cathedrals that's not his own, and he's renting them out. He needs money to do it that he get from those people. You know what I mean? A person like that gives you a piece of glass that he had to go to somebody that has a business and talk to them that they're poor themselves probably and say, hey, can you make me a glass reward and write on it with some ink, some basic ink from the store, and write on it, and write your name on it, Sakari reward, probably didn't even have your name on it, and write reward, start nigga on it, you got his name on it probably, and give it to you. And you say, thank you for your recognizing my hard work. This right here is a symbol of my hard work. This right here is basically the same thing I just described. This got ink on it. What was that? How about that? This right here got ink on it. We had to order it. It's the same thing. You know, it's trash, man. It's trash. So you got rewarded with glass, the plastic, man. That's your reward, man.
This is Sirach 26:4. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance.
So you have some brothers that got money, that's wealthy, all right, teaching the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, because while they minds towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but you have some, all right, that have money disguising, acting like they sincere, all right, when they not, all right, Sakari, all right, and Nate, and who else, man, all right, Humpy, all right, the fat boy, and GOCC, man. Alright, which is they don't call the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Bring it up.
Alright, this is first Timothy 6 and 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches.
You have a lot of our people, 2/3 of our people, they high-minded because they have riches. Alright? You can look at, you can use Floyd Mayweather as an example, man. Alright? You know what I'm saying? He's very prideful, cocky, you know what I'm saying? Boasting with his money, alright? 50 Cent is another one, and so on, man. A lot of these entertainers, man.
It says, but in the living power, who give us richly all things to enjoy.
Because we're riches, man. Alright, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Alright, and by the men that receive these riches, man, we joyful, man. Alright?
Verse 18 says that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate.
This is rich. This is good works, man. Being rich is in good works, teaching His word, man. Because while our riches are being stored up in heaven, man. All right. So this is good works, man. This will make us rich, man. All right, keep going.
Another thing too, we giving charity too.
That's the word.
We ready to distribute the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's also, you know what I'm saying, doing a good work too, but on the highways and byways.
Always be apt to teach.
What it says, no, you got it, bring it up.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 10. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge, rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies.
Wisdom is better than rubies, man. Alright? Not this paper dollar that you're getting. Alright? That ain't nothing, man. Alright? These scriptures, man, this ultimate wisdom that you get from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that is real riches, man. Alright, keep going, brother.
And all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it.
For all things is not to be desired or to be compared to it, man.
I got one more scripture on it.
Alright, you can bring it up.
This is 1 Timothy 6 and 19. It says, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. So back to the scripture says, laying up in store a good foundation. So what's that good foundation? That solid platform, that solid foundation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? We stacking our riches up in heaven, not here on the earth. Right? So the riches in heaven can't be compared onto the earth.
Gone. Because what it say? Store up your riches in heaven, which that cannot be roughly paraphrased, that can be stolen nor with moth, man.
Want me to get it?
Yeah, come on, you can bring it up.
Alright, can you speak it, bro?
Come on, you got some more on that?
It says also,
Let him make his point.
it says that they may lay hold on eternal life. So with this word that we receive from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we have received the tree of life, all right? The tree of life brings us life, eternal life, through the Spirit, all right?
Good.
Hold on.
Come on, you bring it up. 31.
Hold on. Get that, I'm gonna get that to bring you out.
Alright.
This is no. He just made a point. Tree of life. This is Jeremiah, all right, chapter 17, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. All right, blessed is the man that trusts in Yahweh, whom hope is Yahweh is, for he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spread out her roots by the rivers, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaves shall be green, and she shall not be careful in the years, or doubt, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Alright, because you said a tree of life, man. Alright, and the brothers that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright, who is the ultimate tree of life? Yahushai. Because this is where we have got that wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Alright, so the same brothers that's coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright, we have that same spirit dwelling in this vessel.
Gone.
That's how you display your wealth and your riches, because we're rich spiritually. All right, because the fashion of this world passes away. So why it doesn't matter if you have tangible items or money or things like that or not. If you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you have nothing. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they have none."
You gotta break bread.
It says, "And they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away." So if you possess things, you have to be willing to lose anything that you have on this side, and that you gain 100 millionfold in the kingdom. It said, the Lord said, "Whatever somebody shall forsake on this side for my name's sake, I will restore unto him in the kingdom." All right, so what are we supposed to be obtaining on this side? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Bring it up.
God, this is Philippians chapter 3, verse 8. "Yea, doubtless, I count all things but loss for the estimate of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua."
The key word, doubtless. He has no doubt he's counting these things of this world as a loss, man. Keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says, "Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things."
He suffered the loss of all things for the will of the Father, man, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
"And do count them but dung."
And he counted like pile of shit. This is nothing. These cars, this money, this is nothing, man. Because without this word, you don't have nothing, man.
"That I may win Hamashiach Yahushua."
So we might find favor in Yahweh Shem Yahushai by attaining to his will, man, the will of the Father, coming to do the work of the Father.